This next theory does have a fair amount of support from the show. However, I excluded it from the main headcanon because the entire theory hinges on the interpretation of one clip. It's possible that the moon was just temporarily covering that star and had no significance, which would nullify this theory. However, if that was meant to be a permanent change and now there would only be 2 stars, what would that mean? That clip occurred shortly after the reform of Sunset Shimmer. But wait, Sunset Shimmer wasn't one of the ones I mentioned as being one of Starswirl's friends. To make sense of this, there is one particular thing we need to look at in the 1,000-year-old group. Assuming I've been correct, we know that Celestia, Luna, Sombra, Discord, and Chrysalis are capable of living a long time. If they even age at all. However, there is nothing pointing to Starswirl being immune or resistant to the effects of time. If this is correct, he would have died and left a hole in the group, and an unfulfilled destiny of friends. But what if he had a descendant with the same magical capabilities he had? I am inclined to believe that Sunset Shimmer is just such a descendant, who inherited both his knack for magic and his unfulfilled destiny to be part of that group of friends.
If that's so, why do you even need my crown? You went to an awful lot of trouble to switch it with the one that belongs here.
Pop quiz. What happens when you bring an element of harmony into an alternate world? You don't know? Seriously? And you're supposed to be Princess Celestia's star student? Then again, what were the chances she'd find some pony as bright as me to take under her wing after I decided to leave Equestria? Bit embarrassing that you were the best she could do.
How the clop does she know anything about the elements of harmony? She very clearly has knowledge about them that Twilight does not, and she hasn't even used them before. On top of that, she was a student of Celestia, so she was apparently very good with magic. Considering Sunset Shimmer was Celestia's student before Twilight was, and they're about the same age. You might argue that Sunset Shimmer is even more of a magical savant and a better student than Twilight is. Sunset Shimmer just isn't much of a friend. So as long as the star stays hidden, it could go with my headcanon. Otherwise, it remains merely some interesting coincidences.